What's my number one dive roll?
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
What's my number one dive rule?
Never miss a night dive.
After one of our morning dives at Ocean Encounters, we saw this beautiful blue Portuguese manivore in a bucket. Apparently, they captured it swimming in the harbor and speculate it may have drifted from nearby Venezuela. It's always nice to be greeted when entering someone's home. On this day, these mojarras met us at the front door. We saw odd locations for a couple of creatures. This white-speckled hermit crab climbed on top of a small coral, and I have no idea how this queen conch ended up tangled in sea rods. We love coming across underwater memorials as celebrations of kindred spirits. This spotted goatfish was very determined to find a shrimp hiding under the rock. Unfortunately, the final attack occurred just off camera, so I don't know who won. We also went on a night dive and saw a few different conchs. This one with a few short fat spikes and white shell is a milk conch. And this one with more numerous larger spikes and orange shell is a queen conch. They enjoy grazing on algae. Always check out barrel sponges. You never know if a channel clinging crab might be taking residence. Halfway through the dive, we saw a group of sponge brittle stars on this branching vase sponge. This sharp-nosed puffer resting on some encrusted fire coral also caught our eye. I got the opportunity to dive Kokomo Beach at night and tried out my bioluminescence lights and filters on this giant anemone. This may look like a weird jellyfish, but it is actually something called a corallimorph, specifically a cup corallimorph. We spotted part of a tiger tail sea cucumber, but couldn't find either end. They can get up to 6 feet long. Don, our rebel diving Curaçao dive guide, spotted this Caribbean furry lobster at the back of a crevice. Excellent spotting. At the end of the dive, I caught this juvenile mottled mojarra swimming in the shallows. Before we get to Sandy's Plateau highlights, here is this week's appeal from me, a reasonably competent content creator, to you, a valuable viewer. If you're enjoying this video, why not subscribe and/or hit the like button? If you have a ton of time on your hands, let us know where you've been diving or suggest a place for us to visit in the comments below. Thanks! Smiley face. We barely got started at Sandy's Plateau when a small school of barracuda swam by. Sometimes we see large schools of blue tang in a feeding frenzy. These were just passing by. A few hundred of them. Curaçao has shown us a number of different anemone, including beaded and sun varieties that we haven't seen anywhere else. At Shipwreck Point, we finally saw hidden anemone. We rarely see spotted scorpionfish swimming. They really are colorful under all that camouflage. Speaking of scorpionfish, this is a reef scorpionfish. It may look like a juvenile, but adults only get between 2 and 4 inches. While we were focused on the little things, Paul, our Ocean Encounters dive guide, kept an eye out and spotted this school of sennets swimming by. Paul also found this very small sea slug called a Caulerpa alicea, and Leslie was able to get a couple of shots. Finally, Leslie found this juvenile female green razorfish. Its natural camouflage and defense behavior mimic a floating leaf, until it finds a nearby hiding place.